Autism is a neurodevelopmental condition or neurodiverse. So we do not actually speak of an illness or a disability. It can be disabling, but it is not a disability per se. And it comes in various levels of difficulty or of affliction, where people can be what is considered have it lightly, but that is not lightly because autism is a condition that cannot be seen. It is not something that you can see a person walking along the road and then you can see this is an autistic person. So there are various ways, so they behave differently in that they maybe seem to not like to work with people or connect with people, and sometimes they have sensory difficulties, sometimes they have communication difficulties, and if somebody cannot speak, it doesn't mean that they're intellectually disabled or that they have another condition that hampers the speech. It could also be that they have anxiety, and at that moment they are not able to speak to anybody. So autism is not something that is curable. It is treatable. So if society becomes less disabling, because that is what actually our greatest disability is that society is not accepting and not understanding autism. Many people are still not aware of it. So if somebody hurts themselves and then the autistic person laughs, the other person thinks, oh, this is a naughty person or how inconsiderate. But actually, the autistic person just finds a facial expression weird or finds the sound that is made while crying or laughing weird or something. And often they are very literal thinkers. So if you say, we are going to the shops in 5 minutes, then they really mean 5 minutes, and they get upset if it's longer than 5 minutes. And sometimes also they have what is called food fads, so they only eat a certain type of food. They don't want to change. So they seem resistant to change, but it's because they'd like to be in control, because they think otherwise their world is going to fall apart. And also in school it is difficult. If there are 40 children in the class, there's a lot of noise. So the autistic person might close their ears or might run out of the classroom and things like that. And then in that way, society always blames the autistic person, while it is us as society that have to see what are the difficulties, and we have to make the right accommodations.
So what would you say are some of the symptoms of autism that parents and caregivers can look out for?
Maybe the person doesn't communicate and it indicates their needs by using the adult's hand. So they will take them to the fridge to show them that they want something out of the fridge. Often they do not like to play with other children. They are loners, or they get on better with very young children or people that are older than them. Sometimes they have a specific subject that they're interested in, so they will only talk about their interests. They will not be interested in a reciprocal conversation with a parent or with a friend. Or it seems that they don't like the parent or the sibling, so they display indifference. Or they have some bizarre, or what is considered bizarre behavior, in that they flap their hands, or they spin around in circles, or they spin bowls around in circles, which is a way of actually trying to regulate themselves and make sense of the world. Or the laughing or giggling is inappropriate in the sense that we're all quietly sitting in church and suddenly this child will start giggling for no apparent reason. They might not make good eye contact or make no eye contact at all. That can also be a problem in the classroom or so. If the teacher says, look at me when I'm speaking to you, and the autistic will think or say, but I cannot look and listen at the same time. If you want me to listen to you, I can't look at you. They don't like variety. Some don't. They like to take the same road to school every day or the same road to the shops, and they get upset if there's now a deviation in the road and they can't go the way that they want to go. Or they copy words like a parrot, so they don't develop speech, but they do copy some of the words that the adult or the teacher or that the friend, the other person can say.